Yes, I'm sorry that it took so long, but I am eventually back. At long last. So, I know it's been a while, and I do have a good reason, if you consider it to be a good reason. Basically, I'm still a student, and I have school to attend, and it's also my final year. So, I have important tests to do, so I vowed not to play any games or do anything video related for not honouring my 2-week commitment. I am now on the most painful loadout in all the game. Well, not most painful, but what I'd consider most painful. And that sucks, and I've also got the Kingslayer, which I've only recently learned to use. Pretty bad at reloading this thing still, but I'll try my best. Anyway, to any of my previous viewers, you probably have a pretty big question. Hold on, I thought this guy was a girl. And, well, my avatar is a girl. And most of my videos, well, all of my videos, have this as my avatar, but, well, if you looked at my channel description, there is a section that explicitly says, well, I'm a guy. Yeah, so I've kind of been itching to make a video for the last 8 weeks. You know, one of my greatest regrets was not reaching 1,000 subscribers over the school holidays, which I hope to do maybe this school holidays or over the remaining portion of the term that I have. If my old viewers are watching, they'll probably be a bit confused why I'm playing this game, not Jailbreak, because that's my usual game. But recently, I've been playing this game, but when I tried to upload this game, there really wasn't anything. As in, like, I got maybe 20 views on each video. There was one that went crazy viral. Well, not viral, but it was good compared to the others. I had the most unbelievable headache after that exam too. Luckily, hopefully I'll be getting around... Okay. Hopefully I'll get a good score for that exam. I put a lot of work into it. If those 8 weeks of hard work was all for nothing, that would just feel like ass. Nothing here. There's one thing about this game that was so crazy. It's the death rifles. Like when you kill someone with a high damage rifle, like a shotgun or the Judgment Reef rifle, or this gun right here. You have an interesting thing, which I'm sure all Gravedigger players know very well, as death rifles. Basically, the enemy starts screaming a lot, you hear them right, and it's just really satisfying. Terrible. Oh, that was good. That was good. See that? I'm so good at this gun. This gun. So easy. Yeah, funny thing is, I picked this game up from, I think it was an Instagram reel. It's just recommending Roblox games. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, all of them look really ass, except for this one. There's a particular allure about this game. The best way I can describe it. Why is there nobody here? Oh, okay. I'm amazing at this gun. I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna lie, it took me about 15 minutes to get through that tutorial, but for some reason, like when I put most of my friends, and that's a story for soon, when I put most of my friends through this game, they couldn't get past the tutorial, and that's a combination of, I will acknowledge, combination of both just being bored and it being too long, like you all know. I found the tutorial really, really fun for some reason. I don't know if any of you guys thought the same way. But I guess that really pushed me into the first thing, and that was the crazy, depressive universe of this game, because well, any Gravedigger player would know this game is it has a pretty sad history. And I really loved how there was almost no individuality with this game, and everyone was just gonna die. Felt like a game I wanted to play. Sounds a bit dark, but that's just how it goes. that was worth it, 100%. Yeah, so my speaking skills, as you can see, are very shoddy because, well, I've never really done a voice on Roblox before. A voice on any video before. Actually, that's a lie. There's one video where I've had a voice over, but it was pretty ass. So just me taking a recording of Gravedigger, and I couldn't be bothered to get my voice out of it, so I even tried to caption over it, but it took a lot of effort. Different feeling from all those other kid games like Jailbreak or Arsenal, and even in Jailbreak and Arsenal, you guys would know I partially dominated. I know it's a bit pretentious of me to say that, but I did have about $25 million in Jailbreak, so there's that. It'd be a bit embarrassing if I wasn't good at the game. So yeah, I moved on to this one because a lot harder. Well, at least to my friend group. I've had about 5 people try this game, and all 5 of those people have quit. All 5 of them. I think 2 people stopped at the tutorial, and 3 people, they quit after the first game. And it's kind of warranted, because the first game, I'm not gonna lie, was truly terrible. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about their first game. So basically it was an Elite Reinforcement game, and they were on the very, very heavily losing side. And how that went was, yeah, I'm just gonna... we don't talk about that. Basically how that went was, all of our shock troopers survived versus theirs didn't, and we had a bulwark, and they had parking lot of their spawn somehow. So all we were doing was staring down a corridor into their spawn and massacring them. Yeah, it was no fun for them, which was reasonable. Who wants to be playing a game where they're just sitting around in base doing nothing? They can't even do anything at that. I'm not crazy. I'm terrible. I can't hit him from here. Hello. Let's try get you. Oh, I have no ammo. Hello. Hello. What is this game, man? Oh, okay. What's that one chamber? No, it isn't. Oh. That was the wrong key. Time to trash the gun. I hate when I do that. Alright, let's do this all over again. Right. Took a while. Let's get out there. I do have maybe 1 or 2 friends coming back to try this game. Made the very epic mistake of recommending the Judgment Breach rifle to the one person who actually stayed in this game. It was quite sad and funny. Didn't mean for him to fail miserably, but well, the Judgment Breach rifle is objectively a very difficult weapon to, as a first timer. Still trade. But I actually think we changed his rifle at the very beginning, not the very beginning, right before quit. It was maybe he liked the Prince or the Jesse, both very reasonable decisions. Who is on this point? Hello? Yeah, shut the hell up, man. As for Jailbreak, I might go back, but honestly, with $24 million in that game, I really don't know if there's anything new for me. It's mine. It's another big reason that I wanted to narrate over this game is because there is a YouTuber that Gravedigger players all know very well. His name is Jagged. And I found his commentary to be very, very cool. In terms of, well, compared to other creators, I thought his commentary made him stand out. And Ninja was also one of those creators. He had also very nice commentary. But when I looked at Gravedigger, Jailbreak, just Roblox people in general that played the games that I liked, not a lot of them were using their voice. So I want to try using my voice a bit in the videos, as well as pick up my conversation skills, because in the next school term I have a conversation exam for French. Although speaking English probably won't help that, but just being able to learn to think conversationally, that's a word, would probably help. especially with Trapid not uploading as much anymore. Just feels a bit sad. Like, obviously he can do whatever he wants, I have no problem with that. Like, I fully support his freedom as a creator. Because, well, I'm also a creator, I want my freedom. But, yeah, just not seeing his videos anymore is just a bit sad. There's a lot of his commentary. In fact, I've watched the videos like many times over. Shoot. Sorry. I'm very good at this game. Just leave me alone, please. Thank you, Corporal. Oh. Oh. Okay. This team is very smart. Please let me heal you. Oh. Lancer players. I also enjoy playing Lancer. You know, I very much like running in and dying. I don't think I've hit a single thing this game. What am I doing? Is he dead? I don't know. I'm like, I can only focus on one thing, man. Loading this gun is the only thing I can do. Take some brain power. Okay, this one's... Oh, no. I need to go for it. Shoot. It's all just dying. This guy have a Volk? Oh, very good. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I really liked Jack's commentary, so I want to try doing a bit of that myself. And breaking the silence for me, because I think if any of my friends are watching this, they probably know me as a pretty quiet person. I don't tend to not talk as much. One thing that I am sad about Gravedigger, I'm actually watching that in between every death. It's the Q&A between Consumer and Mr. Max. There's no more updates going to be on the game. And I am a bit sad, obviously, who wouldn't be? Unless you're an OG and love the OG game, because you love the OG stuff. Anyway, I did only discover this game like, what, a month or two ago? Where is everyone? There we go, this one. And there's two. I need medic, please. Oh, that good. Shoot, I'm terrible. Got somebody. Oh, I'm not gonna get over my... Alright, well, aside from that, that's gonna be it for today. Sorry for the bad gameplay. I'm really not good at this gun. I promise you I'm better at other guns. Probably also taking in the fact that I haven't played this game in, well, 2 months. But yeah, this video is more just like a statement because I really need a... The decision to start speaking in a video is a big one. But yeah, maybe in a week or so. But aside from that, goodbye.